So, good morning, everybody. Sir is not available, so I am taking this class. Even I will try to continue second class also. So, audio and video are clear. Bhavani Garu, Jyoti, Deepthi, Shravani, voice. Let me know. Yeah. So, now earlier our elections were held by using the ballot papers, ballot, and as a part of reforms. Of course, we have discussed in our routine classes reforms by the Election Commission. So we have introduced the electronic voting machines. Okay. So now, see, suppose my vote is in, say, Karnataka. For understanding purpose, of course, I belong to Telangana and my vote is just by the side of our institute polling booth only. Suppose I belong to Karnataka, I am staying in Hyderabad. Now, what is happening? The person who belong to Karnataka who is staying in Hyderabad is unable to exercise his franchise. That is, he is unable to participate in the voting. So actually now, participating in the electoral process is our fundamental right. See, take the example of part three. What is the aim of part three? Political, to achieve the political right. So to make possible the person who is staying in Hyderabad and who belong to Karnataka to exercise his franchise, our election commission came up with a prototype model where a person can vote where he is staying, though he does not belong to that region. See, suppose I am staying in Hyderabad, I belong to Karnataka. See, Karnataka is having nearly, say, for understanding purpose, 220 odd MLA constituencies. MLA constituencies. Then this, Election Commission is making a provision, of course, a prototype. They are in a plan to see that they will keep the EVMs belonging to the, showing the candidates of different parties in different constituencies. Of course, it is tough job. For for assembly, it may be tough because every state will have hundreds of constituencies. But for the Lok Sabha, take the example of Lok Sabha. Now, take the example of Telangana. You are having only 17 Lok Sabha constituencies. Suppose I am in Delhi. I am in Delhi. Then from Delhi only, I can exercise my franchise. So it is said that one mission is having the capacity to cater the needs of 72 constituencies. So now you are having the 545 Lok Sabha seat. Of course, one is nominated. So 75, almost all seven missions are sufficient to see that a person anywhere in India can exercise his franchise, because we have to exercise our franchise only in our place where we are having the electoral ID, or where we have enrolled as a elector of that constituency. So suppose I belong to Karnataka. I have to exchange my franchise in Karnataka. Of course, I belong to Telangana, but still for understanding purpose. Now, even I stay in Hyderabad, and even from Hyderabad also, I can extend my franchise. Of course, it is a tough job, but yes, everything will be possible in coming days because of the usage of information technology. So, you can write in the examination. Even our election commission is taking steps to see that many people will extend their franchise. Yes. Now, multi-constituency remote electronic voting machine. So, Election Commission of India developed this prototype, and it is said that it is having the capacity to cater to up to 72 constituencies from a single remote polling booth. So, even actually, what they can do, of course, it is Hyderabad. So they can say they can announce to the people who belong to different states and who are residing in Hyderabad, they may say that this Karnataka people, so and so people can go to a, say go to a polling booth, say X, and other people to Y. So 72. So we are having 544 Lok Sabha seats by 72, nearly 6. So they may arrange in that manner. So that person will go there and he will exercise his franchise. Okay? Yes. So try to remember this. Everything is getting modified. Likewise, our election process. Okay? So now they are inviting all the parties to have discussion. So with regard to this provision. Of course, the person who lost the election, they will say that they have manipulated the voting machines. So that is common. Yeah. The ECI has invited all 8 recognized national and 57 state political parties on January 16 to demonstrate the functioning of the multi-constituency prototype RVM. And you know, you are having the 8 recognized, political parties at national level. Okay, even sir has discussed this matter earlier. Now, so 9th is Aam Aadmi Party, if I am not wrong. 9th is Aam Aadmi Party because it had its considerable share in the Gujarat and also Punjab. Okay, yes, 9th is the Aam Aadmi Party. Now, okay. Now, Prashad project. So, you know, India is known for culture and heritage from time immemorial. So, even take the example of UNESCO. They are giving the status in honoring the culture and heritage, like World Heritage sites. See, we are having many sites in the list of World Heritage sites, including Ramappa Temple in Telangana. So, a national mission on pilgrimage renovation, rejuvenation and spiritual heritage augmentation on drive is the full form. So, why it is in the news means Madam Draupadi Murmu, Honorable President of India, she visited Telangana in recent days and she inaugurated uh, so many centers. With regard to cultural heritage, especially at Bhadrachalam and also at Ramappa Temple. Okay. The President of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu, laid the foundation stone of 2 projects under the Prashad scheme of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. So even Ministry of Tourism, if they encourage such kind of activities, automatically even the government will get the revenues. See now, if you reside in any hotel, you have to pay the goods and service tax because hotel people are extending a service. So it is a huge benefit for the government. Yes. The president laid the foundation stone for the project development of pilgrimage facility at Bhadrachalam group of temples. That is Sita Ramaswamy temple at Bhadrachalam. And you know, the temple was constructed by Ramdas, who was actually called as Kancharla Gopanna. Okay? Yes. And in Bhadradri Kottaram district of the Telangana. The temple at Bhadrachalam is said to be more than 350 years old and is closely associated with the epic of Ramayana. Yes, more than 350 years old, no doubt in it. And who was the Qutub Shahi ruler when this temple was constructed? We have discussed in our routine classes. Online students. Yes. Abul Hasan Thanasha, and he is the last Qutub Shahi ruler. Okay, and he was defeated in the hands of by which the Qutub Shahi ruler, the Qutub Shahi dynasty was joined with the Mughal Empire. Okay, so he was defeated in the hands of Aurangzeb in 1687. He was defeated in the hands of Aurangzeb in 1687. So this region went into the hands of the Mughals, and later, you know, in 1724, if I am not wrong, once again Hyderabad state was established by Mir Kamruddin or Chinklij Khan. Okay, yes. In 1686, Bijapur was occupied by Aurangzeb. Okay. See, later Tana Shah realized, and from that period only, the state government, ruling authorities will send silk cloths to the deity on the eve of Sri Ramanavami, and the tradition is still continuing. Okay. Yes, even Telangana state government will send the silk cloths to the deity. Yes. The president also laid the foundation stone for another project, development of pilgrimage and heritage infrastructure of UNESCO World Heritage Site at Rudreshwara or Ramappa Temple. That is Rudreshwara Temple at Palampet, if I am not wrong. Okay, which we have discussed, and it is the heritage site. The Ramappa Temple of Lord Shiva is a perfect example of architectural brilliance and was built in 1213 AD by the Kakatiya rulers and has been inscribed on UNESCO's World Heritage List. Yes. Okay. We have discussed in the even earlier class also. And again, this temple was earthquake resistant. We have discussed earthquake resistant. They used a unique technique for foundation, and even it is also said that the bricks of this temple will float on the water. Yes, we have discussed that. That is the sandbox sandbox techniques. So sandbox technique. Okay. Yes. Okay. Now, so what is Prashad scheme to encourage the pilgrimage sites of the country, or to develop, not encourage? The scheme was launched in 2014-15 and aims to provide integrated infrastructure development to pilgrimage. See, integrated. Take the example of Tirumala. How they have developed the infrastructure, everything from starting to ending. If there is good infrastructure, then only it will attract the pilgrims to pilgrimage, and even it will provide lot of employment opportunity. You can see in Tirumala how many hotels are there, and how many people will get the employment opportunities in the hospitality industry. To provide integrated infrastructure development to pilgrimage and heritage tourism destination in the country, under it, the Ministry of Tourism provides central financial assistance to state governments from promoting tourism at identified destinations. So, central government will give funds for the state governments. Now, city finance rankings and city beauty competition. So, recently this concept was introduced by the government of India. So they want to give the rankings to ULBs. You know what is meant by ULBs? Urban local bodies, with regard to their financial strength. How a ULB will have the good financial strength if it succeeds in collecting the revenues, and if it spends the money in a judicious manner without corruption, etc. So based on that, this ranking is given, and even how far they are maintaining the all other this aesthetic aspects. And not only cities, see, even in cities there will be subdivisions which are called as the wards. Even these wards will also be given the rankings. So just this is an initiative by the government of India to see that urban local bodies will compete with each other to achieve their rank. The Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs launched two initiatives to take India's urban rejuvenation to the next level. Even we have discussed in the earlier classes a program initiated by the NDA government with regard to the smart cities, or development of the urban areas. What is the name of that project? What is the, yes, Prasanna Kumar, correct. Amrut. We have discussed every week. We are discussing n number of government schemes. Yes. It aims to evaluate, recognize, and reward ULBs, urban local bodies, based on their financial health. See, now many urban bodies' financial strength is bad. The reason is they are unable to collect the taxes in time. I mean, not only property tax, they will get lot of revenues in various forms. So their collection is not up to the mark. Yes. Now, the participating ULBs will be evaluated on 15 indicators across three key multiple finance assessment parameters: resource mobilization, expenditure performance. Just now I told you, you have to use the resources in a judicious manner, and fiscal governance. Yes, how the finance is maintained. Of course, these two are almost all very near. The cities will be ranked in 4 population categories: above 4 million, between 1 to 4 million, and 1 lakh to 1 million, etc. Okay. All 4,500 plus cities across all states and UTs would be encouraged to participate in the City Finance Ranking 2022. And next is the City Beauty Competition. It aims to encourage and recognize the efforts made by cities and wards. Just now I told you what is meant by a ward. It is a subdivision in the ULB to create beautiful, innovative, and inclusive public spaces. Yes, walking tracks or parks, public spaces, a good bus stand. In some areas, a community toilet, which is used by the society. That is the meaning of the public place. The cities would be judged across the 5 broad pillars: amenities, accessibility, aesthetics, activities, and ecology. Everything. So greenery. Okay. Yes. So these initiatives you can write when you encounter a question with regard to the urban local self-governing bodies. Okay. See, you are having the international institutions like IMF. Again, you are having the Asian Development Bank. Okay. Where is the headquarter of Asian Development Bank? Where is the headquarter of Asian Development Bank? Yes, Manila in Philippines. Okay. Now, see, long back they have promised that India will be given loan to, I mean, development activities in the urban areas, especially cities, for development in water and sewage treatment plants. So their last tranche now is given to the, Madras, that is Tamil Nadu state. Of course, not only Madras, but it is given to the cities of the, Tamil Nadu state. India and ADB signed a 125 million loan to improve urban services in Tamil Nadu. ADB signed a 125 million loan agreement, okay, with India to develop climate resilient sewage collection and treatment and drainage and water supply systems in 3 cities of Tamil Nadu: Madurai, Coimbatore, and Thoothukudi. Of course, they may give in the statements, and only God knows what will appear in the examination. Yes. So this is a third trench. So actually, it was started in the 2018 to build priority water supply, sewage, and drainage infrastructure in strategic industrial corridors across 100 cities in the states. The loan will support the commissioning of 813 kilometers of new water supply distribution pipelines. See, 813 kilometers. You are having the mission Bhagirath in Telangana. The loan will support the development of 2 sewage treatment plants in Coimbatore. In Thoothukudi, a climate resilient stormwater drainage system will be developed. Okay. Yes. Now, what is cessation of operation? Why it is in news? What is cessation? Means ending their activities. Like you people feeling it tough to come to the class in the early morning. So because of cold, then what you will do? You will end up. You will put an end to your idea to come to the class and just hold the blanket on your body. Cessation means ending. So a outfit in the northeast, especially Manipur, which fought for the autonomous district or state, an end to their activities, and they said we are going to participate in the democratic process. Even we have discussed the revolt of Naga tribes in our modern India. Zodanang. Zodanang followed by who led the Naga movement in the pre-independence era? Rani Gaidinlu. Zodanang, Rani Gaidinlu. We have discussed. Okay? Yes. Okay. Cessation of operation agreement with Manipur rebel outfit ZUF. In a significant boost to peace in the northeast, the center and the center and the government of Manipur and the ZUF. That is, it is a tripartite agreement. Operation agreement with Ziliogrong United Front. Try to remember this. An insurgent outfit of Manipur that has been active for more than a decade. So they said that we are putting aside our arms and we are joining in the democratic process, and even the state government assured the people or the activists who were active in this moment that they will be rehabilitated in a fair manner, like in the combined Andhra Pradesh, to see that the Nakshal activities will end. The government said that you join the normal process, we will give you the rehabilitation package in that period, like 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs, etc. Even in the period of NT Ramarao, etc., we have discussed. Even when YS Rajshekar Reddy came to power in 2004, he held a peace talks with the various Naxal groups. Okay, yes, and join the peaceful democratic process as established by the law of the land. The agreement provides for the resettlement and rehabilitation of the armed forces. Yes. Now, what is Jeluelang United Front? Is an insurgent group that was established in 2011. This Naga insurgent group is actively operating in Manipur, so claiming to safeguard the interest of these Naga tribes who are present in 3 states: Manipur, Assam, and Nagaland. Its objective is to create a Ziliogrong state within the Indian territory, covering the Ziliogrong Naga tribes area in the 3 northeastern states. It is listed by the South Asia Terrorist Portal as one of the 13 active insurgent groups in Manipur. Okay, and it is a tripartite agreement between the Manipur, Indian government, and that outfit, and we have discussed that they are going to be rehabilitated. Zululand people are one of the major indigenous Naga communities living in the tri-junction region of Nagaland, Manipur, Assam. The name Zuluogrong combines the Zemi, Lingmai, and Rongmai Naga tribes. So three subgroup of tribes. This tribe belongs to a larger southern Mongolite population. You know, when you come to the India, we are having different anthropogenic races like Negrotoids, Proto-Australites, Mongolites, etc. Its language belonged to the Sino-Tibetan family of languages. Yes, Dravidian, Aryan, Sino-Tibetan. We have discussed in the society. Okay. Of course, there are many outfits which are operating in the Manipur region. Some of the major insurgent group operating in the northeastern state of Manipur or Kanglepak Communist Party. Of course, don't remember this, but so this concept may come in the examination with regard to the subheading internal security and steps taken by the government of India to pacify the many insurgent groups in the northeastern states. Now, actually, even starting from Manmohan Singh government, they are taking active step, proactive steps to see that the northeastern states will develop, because they think that they are secluded or deserted by the mainland India. Yes. Now, Prashasan Gawon ki war. Of course, when Chandrababu Naidu was the honorable CM of combined AP, of course, I don't, it does not belong to any party, but I will try. I am trying to just make you to see that you will understand the subject. Prasashan Gaon ki Or. It is nothing but a good governance or governance extended to the villages at their doorstep and to address their problems and that is the redressal of grievances. And sorry, I mean Chandrababu Naidu in that period started Janma Bhoomi. Okay, yes. So Prashashan Gaon ki Or, to see that the villagers' problems are addressed at a stretch. So second Sushashan Saptaha, December 19 to 25, and you know December 25 is celebrated as the Good Governance Day. Okay, it is the birthday of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. It is the birthday of the Atal Bihari Vajpayee. Yes. So, so see, actually, whenever you get a question, so with regard to the governance, you can write such kind of things to make your answer more legitimate. Yes. Okay. Precision Gaon Keyboard 2022 has witnessed significant progress. 53.80 lakh public grievances were addressed. Don't remember this. Okay, don't remember unnecessary statistics. Remember only the concept. Okay. Were disposed of 949 innovations in governance. Yes, innovations in governance are very important. Innovations in governance are very important. Yes. To see that everything will happen without any hurdles, like getting driving license, learning license, etc. And even the BC certificate, EWS certificate, anything from government side should be at a faster rate. So it is the aim of governance. Yes, good governance. Now, Dhanu Yatra festival. So it is a, 11-day festival considered to be the world's largest open-air theatre. Began in the western Odisha town of Barga. The vibrant Dhanu Yatra is associated with the culture of Odisha. So they may, ask in the examination. Dhanu Yatra state, that is the Odisha, and marks the victory of good over evil. Okay. The festival came into existence in Barga in 1947-48 as part of the celebration of the country's independence and is held annually. But earlier for 2 years it was not connected because of the COVID-19. The festival, which is being organized after a gap of 2 years due to COVID-19 pandemic, will conclude on January 6th. That is, it has concluded yesterday. Okay. Yes. So just remember single word, Dhanu Yatra and the state and when they started. Now, see, of course, many government, many successive governments took steps to see that the farming community in India will be happy. In spite of that, you can see every year, the number of farmers, committing suicide is not decreasing. The main reason for the farmer distress is lack of lucrative minimum support price. One thing. And the second thing, lack of good marketing facilities. And the third thing is farmer is selling the commodities at a lesser price. But unluckily, consumer is not getting that commodity at lesser price. Mediators are making the money. So government should take steps to see that farmer will directly sell his commodities to the consumer. Then only farmer will get benefit. Okay. See, farmers are selling the onion for 3 to 4 rupees or 5 to 7 rupees or less than 10 rupees now. But consumer is getting the same onion for more than 30 rupees. The same case with all the commodities. And one main reason is the Indian farmer is having the small land holdings, say 1 hectare or less than 1 hectare, and even less than half hectare also. And he will have a very little produce. He cannot carry that produce to faraway place, which will give him the lucrative price because he cannot spend the transportation cost. So for that purpose, government should encourage the cooperative societies at village level. Of course, they are doing, and farmers themselves should come forward to have a cooperative society. And then they can achieve their goal to get the good price. And we have discussed what is MSP in the routine classes. It is a price guarantee given by the government of India. And for sugar, it is called as the fair and remunerative price, and also state statutory price. Yes, many steps have been taken by the uh, India government in this line. In the 2023, unprecedented enhancement of budget allocation, 1,24,000 crores. So, see, in the mains, definitely you will get one question with regard to agriculture, maybe directly or indirectly, or whenever you are writing any social issue, you need the government programs, that is government interventions. All these are government interventions to see that farmers are happy. Now, unprecedented enhancement in budget. Now, highest ever food grain and horticulture production, no doubt in it. Highest ever. And even the state of Telangana witnessed abnormal growth in the uh, paddy paddy cultivation. And NMEO, the National Mission on Edible Oils. The problem with this is 70 to 80% of our edible oil requirements we are importing from the foreign countries, especially in the form of palm oil. See, you can see after the Russia-Ukraine war initiation, how the prices have increased. And even whenever there is problem in the Malaysia and the other countries which will supply palm oil to India, then automatically our oil prices will increase. In 2 years, the oil prices have doubled. There is no doubt in it. Oil prices have doubled. So to see that India will achieve self-sufficiency in the edible oil market, the government is encouraging the oil palm cultivation. Of course, AP is one of the largest producer of oil palm. And the problem with the oil palm is it is having a gestation period of 5 years. So before 5 years, you will not get any crop. Only after 5 years only you will get the palm seeds, which is crushed. Why the Indian farmers are not showing too much of interest? Because they don't know what happens after 5 years. Now you can see our cell phone providers, 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, 5G. Only God knows what happens in the future. So they are not sure what will be their position after 5 years if they plant the palm trees, and where they have to take that. Even it is also problem. See, now take the example of a town, say my hometown Tandu. If we grow the jute, who is the taker? Because the you can find jute industries only in the West Bengal and in few areas of Andhra, nearly very near to the Srikakulam. So it is a problem in India. So it is the reason why palm oil cultivation is not getting support from the farmers. The government has to uh, take into confidence the farmers, such that they will grow by giving subsidies, and even farmers should be encouraged to grow the other crops in between the palm plantations for these 5 years. Of course, it is not an easy task, but one thing is the area under palm cultivation is increasing day by day. Yes, the total approved cost of the national mission on edible oil palm scheme is 11,040 crore, out of which 8844 crore is central share and 2196 is the state share. Yes, every state government is encouraging the palm cultivation, and in course of time it will also become, lucrative. No doubt in that. Now, PN Kisan Samman Nidhi, it is a direct benefit to the farmers. Even before central government initiating this program, this kind of program, you are having Telangana government and Orissa government. Telangana government initiated this program in the name of Raitu Bandhu, and even Orissa in the name of the Kalia. And even Andhra Pradesh government is also adding some more amount to the farmers. They are giving 13,500 to the farmer, if I am not wrong. I think they are adding 7,000 rupees. They are adding 7,500. I think they are giving 13,500, if I am not wrong. Okay, no issue. Okay, yeah. Why? to support the farmers with regard to their investment. See, our Indian farmers are having small land holdings and they are not getting the support from the institutions, that is from the banks. But the problem with this scheme, of course, I am not saying the problem. The issue with this scheme is 50 to 60% of farmers in India are the tenants. So this money is going into the hands of landlords, not into the hands of tenants. The same case with the, Raitu Bandhu of Telangana and even other schemes. Because we are not having any agreement between the tenant and the farmers, legal agreement. So government should see that they will have some sort of agreement binding such that the government may extend helping hand to the tenant, because more number of suicides are from the tenant side, not from the landlord side. Of course, it is a difficult task to identify this because the landlords will not have any agreement, any written agreement. Okay. Yes. So in 3 installments, it is given an income support scheme for farmers launched in 2019. All small and marginal farmers are provided with rupees 6,000 per year in 3 installments. More than rupees 2 lakh crores have been released so far to more than 11 crore eligible farmers till December 2022. Don't try to remember these stats, but you can just simply remember more than 2 lakhs or lakhs of crores were spent, etc. Now, Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana. Yes, we have discussed the routine classes launched in 2016. See, Indian agriculture is called as gambling of monsoons. See, if abnormal monsoons are there more, even if the monsoons are 50% excess, the farmer's interest will be deprived. If the monsoons are 50% less, then the farmer's interest will be deprived. Even farmer will also face loss even at the post-harvest stage. To address all these problems, the farmer's crop is insurance against the vagaries of the climate or any other events. Okay. Pradhan Mantri Fasal Bima Yojana 2016 is designed to reduce the burden of crop insurance on farmers. Initial credit for the agriculture sector, it was rupees 16.5 lakh crore in January, which was increased to rupees 18.5 lakh. Now the farmers are getting more loan support from the banks. It is a need because if farmer goes to the money lender for the helping hand, the money lender will charge exorbitant interest, even 36%, even more than 36% per annum. Yeah, sometimes even uh, more than 100% also. Who knows? Yes. Okay. Yes. So this is the need of the hour. And soil health card scheme. It was introduced in the year 2014 to see that the farmer soil is tested for three important nutrients, that is nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. Based on that health card only, he has to input the he has to involve in the usage of fertilizers. That is very important because without knowing this, if you use the fertilizers, it may not give the desired result, but it is heavy on his pockets. So this is a good idea. Soil health card scheme. Yes, but the problem is there are no sufficient laboratories to test the farmer soil, and even sometimes farmer will also not show interest to get their soil tested. And again, see, when you come to India, our population has increased multifold in the last decades. Of course, maybe in the last decade it was slowing, though it has increased, not at a higher pace. But earlier, it has exploded like anything. But our geographical area, remained stagnant. That is, our cultivable area remained stagnant. So a huge pressure was created on the land. So automatically we shifted to the intensive farming. So on the same piece of land, we are taking 2 or 3 crops in a year. That is called as the intensive farming. Whenever you are going for intensive farming, you have to use the chemical fertilizers because the time is not sufficient for the soil to regain the fertility by the natural process. Okay. So we are forced to use the chemical fertilizers, which is a costly input, and even we are importing from the foreign countries. Again, it is a huge burden uh, on our financial position. So to see that the NDA government has initiated the organic farming, and we have discussed many times. Subhash Palekar is a pioneer in this sector. Jeevamruta, by using the cow dung and cow urine and jaggery, etc. And here in this, you will use the organic manure. It may be compost or maybe vermicompost. Even from the urban human refuse also, we can make the compost. COMPOST, compost. Okay? Yes. Organic farming. Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana, PKVY, was initiated in, again, other reason for high usage of fertilizers is our farmers are not going for the crop rotation. So we are having single crop cultivation. If you grow for crop rotation also, automatically the fertility will be regained. That is not happening. Yes. Organic farming, Paramparagat Krishi Vikas Yojana. So remember 1516. So to promote organic farming in the country. And Bharatiya Prakritik Krishi Padati was proposed by the government of India to promote sustainable natural farming system. Okay. So this natural farming includes not only agriculture, but also other allied sector, including the forestry. We have addressed this question in the mains class. Natural farming. Okay. Yes, even forests and also cattle, because why cattle is needed? To have the organic manure. Cattle is needed. One thing, and the second thing is cattle are very important because they are beasts of burden. Many people will plow their land by using cattle only. So the combined system is nothing but national farming and agricultural infrastructure fund. So just now I told you the farmer is unable to reach a good market, and even the farmer is not having a sufficient place to store his commodities like warehouses or what you call in the locally godowns. So all this is like community dryers where you can dry the your produce, and again community harvesters. So all this is encouraged in this scheme, that is the Agri Infrastructure Fund. Till December 2022, the scheme sanctioned rupees 13,681 crore worth of agricultural infrastructure in the country for more than 18,133 projects. Yes. Now, a national beekeeping and honey mission, because it is having great demand in the market. So beekeeping is called as beekeeping is termed as, yes, apiculture. Apiculture, not sericulture, Aparna Garu. Yes. Now, okay. So has been launched in 2020 as part of the Atmanirbhar Bharat Abhiyan. Okay. Now we have discussed per drop, more crop in our routine classes. We have to shift for the micro irrigation like sprinkler, drip, rain guns, to see that available water is used in a efficient manner. If not, we have to face the crisis. Even earlier, where in Punjab and Haryana the groundwater was available at 50 feet, now it is also so now they are facing the crisis. Now the water is available at more than 500 feet. So we have to see that the valuable natural resource, water is conserved and it is used in a judicious manner. And you are having another water harvesting scheme of the central government, that is catch the rain where it falls or when it falls. Okay. Yes. So this is very important. Where it falls, when it falls. Now, okay. Now Enam platform. Of course, now even this Enam platform was rejuvenated. Even it included the logistics. Earlier, it was only selling of the commodity. What is this Enam? Electronic National Agricultural Marketing. Okay. So suppose say you are having the mandis. eh, All the farmer goods are sold at the mandis, which is called as APMCs, Agricultural Produce Market Committees, which are in the hands of the state government. Okay. Suppose in that market, if a farmer commodity was unable to get good price, then he may have a pick of that food grain and he can uh, post the same in the electronic market. Of course, big lots they will take. Though they are having issues, but still it is said that it is successful to some extent. Okay. Yes. Enam was launched in April 2016 as a pan-India electronic trade portal linking agricultural produce market committees across all states. For UPSC, the problems of APMCs is a topic in the mains. Problems of agricultural marketing. Yes. Till December 2022, 1.74 crore farmers and 2.37 lakh traders have been registered. Okay. The agri and allied commodities export has increased by 19.9%. It is a great achievement, no doubt in it. 41.86 billion USD in 2021 to 50.24 billion in 2000. Again, see, even starting from COVID-19 period, through the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, many people are getting free food grains. It is also a great achievement. So we can say that India is also having a good self-sufficiency in agriculture. The problem is the high usage, the high cultivation of paddy may create some problem in course of time because paddy cannot be cultivated without the irrigation. If anything happens to this water supply, then we may face the heat of the paddy. And the consumption has increased a lot. So now even government is saying that paddy will be replaced by other food commodities. We have discussed in the last class. 2023 year will be celebrated as the 2023 will be celebrated as the my dear online students. Yes, yes, yes. Year of millets. Year of millets. And even millets are more nutritious. Even yesterday, there was the article in the paper citing the importance of brown rice than the white rice. Even they said that if you continuously consume brown rice, there is no risk of the blood sugar. Of course. Yes, yes, yes. So what I mean to say is the government should uh, take more proactive steps to, extend the millets cultivation, and even they should supply the millets to the PDS. Of course, it is not an easy task because millets will be subjected to the harm by insects in no time, unlike the paddy. Okay. Yes. Now, so these are all steps taken by the government to boost the agri economy, and even a huge amount was allocated to farmer produce organization, and even they are giving subsidies for the industries which are involved in the processing of the food grains, and even many food parks were established. Yes, many food parks. Take the example of Patanjali, it is also a food park. And even there is a lot to do. When tomato is available at 10 rupee kg in our open market, why not government should establish the sauce plants and ketchup plant? We are importing ketchup sauce from the foreign countries. What is the need? Because tomatoes cannot be stored for even more than 3 days. Even if you keep in the refrigerator, also you cannot, preserve it. So such kind of steps should be taken by the government See, when you are increasing the shelf life of a commodity, automatically our food security will be increased. Instead of throwing tomatoes in the dustbin, we are converting the same into pickle or sauce, which we can use in course of time. Okay? Yes. Now, Veer Bal Divas. So, anybody having an idea of Veer Bal Divas? Online, offline? Veer Bala Divas, why it was in news? So, nobody is studying the current affairs. Hmm? Nobody. Nobody. So it is in commemoration of execution of the sons of Guru Gobind Singh by the Mughals, especially in that period. Aurangzeb was the king of India. In 1704, who was the king of India? 1704, Aurangzeb. Okay, yes. So Guru Gobind Singh's sons were executed or killed. Okay, okay. Veer Bala Divas. Okay, of course, last time only, Modi said that. So, December 26th, 22, will observe it as the Veer Bala Divas to mark the martyrdom of the sons of Sri Guru Gobind Singh, Sahibjadas, Baba Zorawar Singh Ji, and Baba Fateh Singh Ji, youngest of the four sons of Sri Guru Gobind Singh Ji. And four sons were killed by the Mughals. And again, what is meant by Prakash Purab? What is meant by Prakash Purab? We have discussed once. Prakash Purab. So everybody is forgetting the current affairs, even which we have discussed in the earlier classes. So it is a day when the first copy of the Guru Granth Sahib was published. Adi Granth or Guru Granth Sahib. When their Guru was Guru Arjun Dev Singh. Of course, even later Gurus also added many hymns, and we have discussed not only the hymns or preachings of the Guru, even that book also contains the teachings of Sufi Saint Farid and also Namdev, etc. in our earlier classes. Okay? Yes. So remember what is Pura Prakash and what is Veer Bala Divas. Veer Bal Divas will remind us of the immense contribution of the 10 Sikh Gurus and the sacrifice of the Sikh tradition for protecting the honor of the nation, the PM said. Yes, they continuously fought with the Mughals. The day marks when Sahibjada Zorawar Singh and Sahibjada Fateh Singh attained martyrdom when they were executed by the Mughals 1705. All these Sahibjadas were the sons of the Guru Gobind. And even, the teachings of Guru Gobind Singh were compiled with the name of, what is the name of the book which consists of the teachings of Guru Gobind Singh? Anybody? So, in the near future, as you are not having the, exams, so it seems that you are not active in the current affairs. In spite of our institution, I'm providing monthly magazine, daily updates, daily current affairs question. Dasam Granth, if I am not wrong. Dasam Granth, if I am not wrong. Okay? Yes. Guru Gobind Singh Ji had four sons: Sahibjada Ajit Singh, Sahibjada Jujar Singh, Sahibjada Jorawar Singh, and Sahibjada Fateh Singh. All four of his sons were initiated into the Khalsa, and all were executed by Mughal forces before the age of 19. Okay? Yes. So you have to remember, and you have to watch the video once more, or you have to make a short notes, and you know how the questions were in the group 1 prelims of Telangana, and almost all, even the Kai chutney which we have discussed in the class appeared in the examination, which is from our institute magazine. Okay? Yes. Be serious. Now, Losar festival, they may ask you, what is Losar festival and which religion people will observe this festival? Anybody in the class? Definitely nobody. Losar festival. Which religion will observe or will involve in this festival? Which religion will celebrate this festival? See, coming week, you people will celebrate the Sankranti. Yes, it is celebrated in Ladakh. It is a new year of Buddhists. It is a new year of Buddhists. Yes. Losar festival. The Losar festival is marked with enthusiasm in Ladakh as a new year. It is celebrated in Ladakh by the Buddhist community. Losar is a Tibetan word which means new year. So very easy to remember such kind of things if you are active in the class. If you are in the class along with another phone in your hand, and you will be helpless. Okay? Yes. It is a 15-day festival from the start of the Tibetan lunar calendar, marking the first day of the 11 months in the Tibetan calendar. So Tibetan calendar is having only 11 months. And even in our routine classes, we have discussed various types of calendar. What is lunar, what is solar, and what is lunisolar calendar, like our Roman, or what we will use, Gregorian calendar. Yes, Gregorian is a lunar solar. So of course, so before group 2, even I will discuss that topic. So once more, even we have discussed Harsha era, Kanishka era, many things. Yes. The next is National Farmers Day, whose birthday is observed as the Kisan Divas or National Farmers Day. Even I told you in the last classes, in our routine classes, whose birthday is celebrated as the Kisan Divas or National Farmers Day. Yes, Chaudhry Charan Singh, who belonged to Uttar Pradesh, and he succeeded. Of course, he served as Prime Minister of India after the fall of Morarji Desai government, and is the only Prime Minister of India who has not faced the Parliament, and he did a lot to the farm community. And even we are also having an agriculture university in the name of Chaudhry Charan Singh. Okay, yes. The Losar festival, sorry, National Farmers Day. Union Home and Corporation Minister. Okay, of course, no need. The Kisan Divas or National Farmers Day is observed across the country on 23rd December. Very easy to remember. 25th is the Good Governance Day, the birthday of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. To celebrate the birth anniversary of Chaudhry Charan Singh, the former Prime Minister of India, it is celebrated to promote awareness among the citizens to understand the importance of contribution of the farmers to society. No doubt in it. Without farmers, without farming, nobody can exist. You cannot read your USBs or pen drives or your smartphones or hard phones. I don't know whatever type of phones you are having. And social development of a country by hosting events like seminars and debates on agriculture. The government also hopes to inspire farmers all throughout the nation. Of course, 1 or 2 points are sufficient to address this issue. Now, GM mustard. So, genetically modified mustard. See, after cotton, after a long period, in the last 20 years, government has not approved any major GM crop. But in the recent days, the government has approved the GM mustard. Understand? Even if from one type of mustard, of course, whether it is right or wrong, you are having a rapeseed from which the oil is extracted and it is edible. We can consume that oil. Yes, they will be in white color. So, GM means genetically modified crops. What is the use of this genetical modification? What is the use of this genetical modification? See, take the example of green revolution. Wheat wheat was genetically modified to give the high production. After the introduction of green revolution in India in 1966, slowly we attained the self-sufficiency in the wheat production. And even before that, we used to import the wheat from America. Today we are having the capacity to export. And even Modi on one occasion said that India is having the capacity to feed the world in one international conference, if I am not wrong. So it is the advantage of GM seeds. The same case with the paddy also. Paddy also. In the last current affairs session, we have discussed about a kala kala namak rice. Kala namak rice. The problem with the kala namak rice was the straw height was very high. So because of which the the grains used to fall on the ground. The stack was not having the capacity to hold the grain. So now by using technology, gene modifications or genetical modification, they have reduced the height of the straw, which we called it as the dwarf varieties. Even we are also having the dwarf mangoes, dwarf guava, etc. So we are having lot of benefits as far as GM seeds are concerned. And even these GM seeds will have, even we will have less gestation period. Less gestation period means less water intake. So we are having lot of benefits. So there are very few issues in the world with regard to genetically modified seeds. No doubt, the father of world green revolution, Norman Borlaug, faced a lot of cases in the the judiciary. I mean, the court of justice, as he harmed the environment by introducing the GM seeds, especially green revolution, because it uses high intake of fertilizers, especially chemical fertilizers. So let us replace these fertilizers by the organic fertilizers. Then automatically its impact will be very less. Now every grain is having the insecticide residue or fertilizer residue, which is harmful for which is harmful to the mankind. Okay. Yes. In October 2022, the Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee approved the environmental release of DMH11. The Genetic Engineering Appraisal Committee under the Union Ministry of Environment, Forest and Climate. You have to remember under which ministry it will function. Approved GM mustard for commercial use on October 26, 2022. DMH11, you may get in the examination. DMH11 is a which seed? Is a mustard hybrid developed by the University of Delhi that is resistant to insect damage. Remember D. D starts for Delhi. Very easy to remember. It is the first genetically modified crop in the country to get approval in 20 years. Need for hybrids. Yes. We want high production. We want dwarf varieties. We want disease resistant. We want insect resistant. We want everything. And even we want salt tolerant also, like we have developed the salt resistant paddy, and even short gestation to conserve the water. Crossing of genetically diverse parent result in hybrids with increased yield and adaptation. What is adaptation? To suit the climate. Suppose if there is a area where there is only 30 centimeters of rainfall, you cannot go for jawar. Then the jawar will be modified such that they can be grown in 30 centimeters. Yes, you are having the hybrid jawar, which can be grown at a lesser rainfall. Now, this hybrid jawar will play a key role once again in the poultry market. The reason is maize is now not affordable for the poultry industry. The price has increased by 20. Now it is 25 rupees or 26 rupees kg. It is not affordable to the poultry industry. Now they are using the rice, broken rice. What you call, nukalu in Telugu. Kanki in Hindi. Okay. It is the reason why the price of idli has increased. Now the next substitute for the paddy or rice is our hybrid jawar. Earlier, so before the introduction of maize, I mean, of course, maize was existing from a long period, but its commercial production increased in the, I mean, recent days. So this before the, I mean, usage of this maize, this poultry industry used to use the jawar, hybrid jawar, which was widely grown in the, I mean, Mahabubnagar district earlier. Not now. Now the total district, whole district is now growing the paddy because they are having many lift irrigation projects. Even Jurara project, Koil Sagar, Dir Sagar, many projects are in the Mahabubnagar district. Yes, it has. See, a, a phenomenon known as hybrid vigor or heterosis, which has been widely exploited in crops like rice, maize, pearl millet, sunflower, and many vegetables. Yes, many vegetables. Now, see, earlier, few vegetables used to come in few days. Now, you can see the vegetables all the time. All vegetables all the time because of the GM only. Hybrid technology can play an important role in enhancing the productivity of rapeseed mustard in the country. Just now I told you, rapeseed mustard is edible. Its oil is edible. Of course, mustard oil is also edible. Many people will consume, especially in the pickles. The genetically engineered Bunner-Race Burstar system provides an efficient and robust alternative method. Yes, yes. Transgen Transgenic crops in national and global perspective. Globally, GM crops are grown on 195 million hectares in more than 30 countries. In several countries, adaptation rates of GM traits have been very high, no doubt in it, including India also. We are having every variety of GM seeds. There is no evidence of adverse effects reported from the use of GM crops globally, but there are reports of adverse effect, but which is minimal. Yes, there are reports, but that reports are not because of this GM crop. It is because of high usage of our insecticide, fertilizers, etc. A bulk of produce from GM crops like maize, soybean, etc. is exported from USA, Argentina, and Brazil. The major GM crop growing countries to many countries, including the EU, as animal feed, and these countries are earning substantial foreign exchange by exporting GM crops, especially maize. They will export. America will export abnormal maize, even wheat also. Yes. Of course, everybody know. I mean, recently the speaker has resorted for the adjournment sign die. What is adjournment sign die? See, you are having a committee called as the BAC, Business Advisory Committee. Okay, this BAC is chaired by the speaker as far as Lok Sabha is concerned, and this BAC consists of the all the party floor leaders which are present in the Lok Sabha. Automatically they will prepare an agenda before the initiation of the parliament session or Lok Sabha session. Whenever that agenda is completed, automatically the speaker or the presiding officer will, I mean, resort for the adjournment sign die. So when you come to the adjournment sign die, the speaker or the presiding officer will postpone the session without telling the stipulated date and time, and which we have discussed in our routine classes. Adjournment sign die. In recent days, the winter session of Parliament adjourned sign die on December 23rd, 2022. And who will prorogue the House? President will prorogue the House. Speaker cannot prorogue the House. Okay? Yes. Yeah, we will take up this in the second session at 9:45 or 10 a.m. Thank you.